Morning guys, I'm going to do a video again on the Euro Yen on my core setup. It's Monday the 20th of September, so it's a new start to the week, so looking for new trade entries. You can see from the chart on the screen, looking for long trades, going through the chop boxes briefly. There's 3 on the screen at the moment, obviously one there, and then another one formed here. That was away from the previous box, so that was then used for my direction. Price got me short in this area, and then we developed another chop zone, which was there on my data, and that was away from that one as well. So that meant I could use that number 3 chop zone for direction also. And what happened? It got me long, obviously above the high of that chop zone there, which was the upper yellow line. So I was only looking for longs all of last week. You can see everything in between these 2 lines represents all of last week's price action. So it was long last week. With the way the price unfolded towards sort of the middle of last week, sort of Tuesday, I think it was Tuesday afternoon, Tuesday night, there was that large move up on the ends. There wasn't really an awful lot for me to do because the weekly sort of ATR had been exhausted, and I was waiting for somewhat of a retracement just to offer up a re-entry, but that didn't happen. So coming into this week, everything has obviously been reset, so I'm looking for new entries. As price is still above the last directional chop zone, which was there, that one, so price is still above that for me. I'm looking for a re-entry signal. Now for my re-entry signals, it's obviously for longs, it's a bearish close past open followed by a bullish close past open, and an entry obviously at the high of the bullish close past open. And what's happened with this is it's sort of like a rollover re-entry, and what I mean by that is the first part of the re-entry signal, the bearish close past open, was this bar here, that red bar, which was the last completed bar of Friday's price action. And then obviously the next bar in that scenario would be a bullish close past open, yeah. And then that bullish close past open didn't form until the start of this week's price action. So that's what I mean by it was a rollover, whereby that re-entry signal, the re-entry pattern was there in this 2-bar combination there, but the first part of it was from last week. Now I've not done any back testing on this to see whether it's a plus or a minus point to use this sort of rollover re-entry. If Phil's watching this video, I don't know, Phil, whether you've noticed anything, or whether just as a general rule you reset everything first thing of a Monday and you don't consider the previous bar like I have done on Friday. I'm not sure. But maybe you can you know, leave some feedback or advice on that. But for the time being, I've used this rollover entry for my signal. So my entry was at 11220. That's triggered, as you can see, so it was entry at the high of that bar, the stop at the low of that bar. So it's basically just sitting around and waiting now for it to either hit its targets or go down and stop me out, and then start the process all over again of looking for a re-entry. And because it's 8-hour bars, if that does happen, then it's more than likely going to be tomorrow before any re-entry presents itself. So that's where I'm at the moment with the core trade. I'm looking at starting snatch trading on one pair, starting from this week, and that's the dollar CAD. It's a pair I've been looking at for the last few weeks, forward testing. I've done a lot of back testing on it as well, and it's something that seems to be quite nice. So I'm going to start using that as my snatch pair. So I might do a little video on that later, because there's a short trade that's set up and triggered for me this morning. So I may do a video on that, but for now that's the only core trade on Euro Yen that's available. So thanks for watching, everybody. Have a great day and a great week. Alright, thanks again for watching. Thank you.